got what people they call body language. That now how your body they take the move when you they react to something. Make I take una back to 2015. That time when President Muhammadu Buhari just enter after he win election based on landslide. Say everybody inside the border of Nigeria, plenty people come and talk, say, now this man, now we want. That change when we desire, we dare sure say now under in government the thing go come. Light been the day steady for inside the border of Nigeria. Some people even they share pictures. That time when they talk, say, hey, NEPA, at least make una even take light now. Our fridge don't turn to Moscow, the capital of Russia, because everywhere they code. National grid. The way it's collapsing. But no, what are they talk about with that? What are they talk about? No matter when they're very, very serious, and it concerns the major opposition party inside the border of Nigeria, the People's Democratic Party. Now, they've been gathered, say, okay, make we do our presidential primary. Choose the person who will go wear the jersey of our political party for the 2023 presidential elections. The thing goes smooth. It goes seriously wherever. No quarrel, no problem. On that day, after everybody come out talk their mind, one of the aspirants come out. He come talk, say, based on the love when he get for this our country, and the kind big work when they are ahead, he go come out his own jersey. That's not the real jersey, or the one when he wear. And he can't tell all the people when they don't come they shout, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, for him back. Say, make them support another candidate. Now, from there, some people they talk, say, things fall apart and the center cannot hold. Lest anarchy be upon the party. After the election, Governor Wike received some people who can tell him, say, you do well. For there, he can tell them, say, if to say he be bad person, if for scatter that place, because after everybody don't talk, why other person can't climb, carry microphone, can't they talk? But people look say, well, based on saying no win, maybe the thing they do and somehow for body. Then they can't begin the search for who will be the vice presidential candidate. As our law take talk. After person go wear the jersey of the political party, say that he be the candidate, you can't get the person who will be in vice, that's the person who will go to support him. Then say, according to Oga Samuel Otom, the governor of Benue State, and we've been called in talk person. That one may not pick our call. He been talk, say they set up 17-man committee. And out of these 17 people, they talk, say make them vote. When they vote finish, they say 14 people come and talk, say, Governor Wike of Rivers State, he is the man. In fact, if we choose him as the vice presidential candidate of our party, our opponents, they will Wike. Wisdom. But when he called for the time to select, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar can't come out. Can't talk, say, based on all the things we don't see, and all the wisdom when he get to, say na Governor Ifeanyi Okowa of Delta State, now he go be in vice presidential candidate. People clap. But the clap now from the mind. Because days after we come begin the year some kind chon. Some people they talk, say, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa, for Igbo, if they say make them cover something, it mean make them explain. Say they need plenty explanation to convince people why they choose Ifeanyi Okowa ahead of Wike. When they make opposition, they Wike. Now, quarrel don't happen inside the People's Democratic Party, whether you like him or not. You get one man when being talk, say, as Governor Wike travel, go Turkey, go collect a Turkish son. Say, he be like, say, in mind, no day there. And to scatter the table, two people, strong people for inside the PDP come out. The first, now Governor Ayodele Fayose, former governor of Ekiti State, he go on top of Twitter. He come put say, we get agreement. Say, na person when come from the south. Now he go wear the jersey of PDP for that 2023 presidential election. Because our constitution talk the right thing. But he be like, say, the person when host us that day, give us small chops and mango juice. He be like saying, get another plan. As now he don't go accept the vice presidential candidate position. He can come out and talk, say, our South local. Meaning, say, now we will come from South, the matter concern. Oga out of no hide in your mouth. They ask and say, who you they support? He don't say, as in the like this now, fasting and prayer in day. Say, until God will reveal, person when the PDP, say, until God will reveal who go be the candidate, the person when he go support. So as the matter be like this now yam, pepper, scatter. Everywhere don't burst. So today we carry person where we say, na PDP member. But today, he no go come like say, like this, we go talk am. Like na senior man. A senior man, when they our National Assembly, senior man. And today, he go talk where. Make all of us really understand how this thing be. And the most important thing I say, this party now, as they approach 2023, then they approach them in the right way, Abi Kasala, don't bust. Honorable, welcome to Acid the Heart.
Thank you for calling me.
We appreciate you, Honorable. I introduce you first before my brother introduce himself, because where Honorable come, Honorable Big Pass, small
Honorable. No, I'm not here to pay attention to who Big Pass. Well, I don't accept you. They represent us, our interests, and once again, welcome to us the Hot. And we don't hear everything my brother Chukwudi don't talk, and the matter it carry weight. We don't know how much of this weight where it will lead us to. But the most important thing is say the PDP now one of the most leading party for our country, Nigeria. And we was everybody just put ear for granted to know where this particular matter where you go eventually land us to, because at least we go want to see a very sincere and fair judgment and fair election. We will say at least we go see proper rivalry when that election come up next year. So from my humble self, maybe Nkubi, this is us in the hall.
So, Honorable Abege, as we don't show your face when everybody don't see you, we just won't carry waka enter inside one short break. When we come back from that break, we go fire you question. As it take concern, what did happen for PDP today? Whether PDP see there as one house, I be the corner don't pass the level of where we say the people go begin to find another apartment. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue the discussion based on Acid the Hot. Make una no go anywhere when they come back. Welcome back to Acid the Hot. We don't go waste time, we go just go straight. Begin the conversation with our Ogbonge visitor. Like we talked for the introduction, this matter a very, very important one. And we believe say everybody inside Obodo Nigeria go pay attention, because this matter concerns the major opposition party inside Obodo Nigeria. Honorable Ben Igbakpa, welcome to Acid the Hot. Make we don't waste time, we just go straight into our conversation. As PDP, the major opposition political party day to day, the ringtone of PDP don't change from one love, keep us together, or to unzobu eyin ba eyin. Because it be like say things don't fall apart now, and a quarrel, and everybody they quarrel. What will be the situation now for inside the People's Democratic Party? They're still there together as family. I mean, the leg of that family don't begin to shake.
Thank you very much. Nothing don't change. PDP system gidigba as the day before. This one election period. For election period, all these katakata they must come. Everybody they get your own fair share. Both the ruling party they get their own, PDP get their own. Everybody they solve. Thank God the new law where we do for election give time. We still get about 8 months before election. So before that time, all the katakata, all the water where they turn upside down, go don't settle. But to say PDP get any big wahala, they not get big wahala. PDP now one family, and they know as they do their thing. That they work on them small.
Okay, no big wahala, but small wahala dey. Now family, but now small wahala, and you don't talk say then they work the thing small. Make we come focus on this wahala, because now serious one. Anybody when talk say the thing no serious. Maybe the person no want talk up the way the thing take be. Because for example, we don't see how some people when come from River State, where the governor of River State, Oganye Somuike, come from, don't use their mouth, talk with plenty anger, say that they wait, make the leader give instruction, and another one then go follow. We even see governor of Benue State, when be member of the People's Democratic Party, when they ask Hoha, say, where you stand, in saying they in hibernation. If your party get candidates and you they talk about hibernation, it means say maybe you know sure. Honorable, this one no they give una serious cause for concern. I mean, you believe say because the time still long, no matter how the thing take be, the thing go settle.
Well, the people, both our brother Governor Wike and Governor Otto, two of them are people big men for the party, and they don't invest for the party. And I know, person not invest, can't scatter in your house, so you don't take your hand build. These people don't build the party well. They don't work well for the party. They not go fit scatter the house with the build. Person fit the vest. When something happened before, man will not vest. Now be say the man not get sense. Now be say the man na mumuna. But when person vest, now they know say yes, this person do what they do, and they work according to how man be supposed to act. So there nothing wrong. Governor Wike, what happen? He say he not like him. If person not like, they go verse now. When he verse, the other person, our people say when small pikin yam white, it could cover up. So the leadership of the party and the candidate, they go reach out to them. They go talk to them because all of them get the house. All of them work on the house and nobody ready to bring the house down. Weekly when I know, not go ever go any other place. But when person diverse, people will go tell and say, he don't do, forget. But he not go any other place. But a person will love PDP well, when a person will don't work for PDP well. A person will don't stand for the party. And I know him, he not go ever drop the party.
Okay, Honorable Ben, I like the way you take talk, say the likes of Governor Wike and Governor Tom do actually invest into this party. Okay, we can also take away beyond that. The person who emerged as the presidential candidate of the PDP, now member of the party. The person who emerged as the vice president, now member of the party. All these people now, that is strong candidates of and strong members of this political party.
Yes.
Between us, we could just rub minds together, like say we brothers, like say we share secret, give ourselves. Waiting be the rebone of contention for this matter.
You see, the truth be say, people they overblow the thing. People they overblow them. Press they overblow them. They say may they select somebody emerge as the flag bearer of the party. After that one, the person will go follow and walk. Might be the next one. They say may they select one. May they select 3 names. They bring 3 names. But the person will won't work with the people. Now I know what he want and who go fit give and that support when he define. And the flag bearer come pick somebody. As he don't pick Governor Okowa, because he believes the man get capacity to help and do the work. The Nigerian work as he did today, a big work. So many things now not they work. So many things they bad. So for people who go take over, when we want to rescue this country over where it is now, must be people when they understand themselves and they understand the working of the country. And he don't take somebody. So you go must vest. You go feel say, why not me?
Okay,
I get the power.
Okay, you just mentioned, say then actually they present 3 names. And before they go present these 3 names, everybody will be strong members of this party, don't collectively agree, say, okay, anybody that pick out of these 3 names, at least we will accept and say yes, so now be the person way at least the presidential candidate pick. Okay, they don't eventually pick.
Make I guide you there first.
Okay.
There's for Igbo, you get where they got terms of reference. And if they give you assignment to do, you not go cross that terms of reference. The terms of reference say select 3 names for me to pick one from.
Okay.
Not me to vote one person to say this is the person where we want. When you select the 3, leave the flag bearer. The flag bearer and I won't work. It be like mama where the first picky say you must marry this wife. Now the person where won't marry the wife where we can go stay house. And when they say he who wears the shoe know where it pinches. Sorry, say I speak for Igbo there. The truth say how they wear the shoe where go for pay now. So the flag bearer say now this person I go feel work with. But that one not me say the leadership and waiting the other 2 people don't contribute to the party. Say that they wave on my side. The rest on our politics, they go talk, they go agree, then everybody go move ahead.
Honorable Ben, make I ask this question. We know, say, for politics, not be one-man show. Everybody, they contribute to make the team make sense. Now, if somebody talks, say, entrust people to help them check 3 names, and they check these 3 names finish, they say there be 17. Out of that 17, 14 people talk, say, this person, that's according to waiting Governor Samuel Otop of Benue talk. If 14 people out of 17 say, for these 3 names, so we get, this one be like person when we say, we they look up say, it go be better person. You know think, say, even if the person when ultimately now go make the choice, if you look, say, out of 17 people, 14 people choose one man, that man must be popular. That's number 1. Then number 2, even if he no go choose that man, because now Samuel Otom talk this one, say at least he suppose don't even call Wike, come, say, come. See the reason why I no go choose you. See why I won't choose this person. Because some people they talk, say, some kind talk, they go around and say, Governor Wike be like person where we say, if he be number 2 man, he go stubborn where. and if they give in Oga tough time. You don't think say this one self, if we reason up, the approach of the presidential candidate too, somehow, he be like say, he himself follow put fire for this particular matter, so with that thing will happen.
Well, first, I say so if you send Peking, you say, go buy me granite. When you buy the granite, keep them on top of table. When I come, I go use a soak garri. The Peking reach there, he buy the granite. He not just put them on top of table. He half am into two, he can't chop half. That one, the message we send, I never.
He don't cross the that one native now.
Then two, that's two. Then for the other one, when they talk about who go follow best work, like I saw that time, it be like husband and wife. Now the man will want to do the marriage, and I know who he want. And the man don't take him. The other one now for they make we settle, make we forget. This many talk, if they make the thing they be like say one big quarrel. The man don't choose, he don't choose. Now for all of us as party people, especially them, will be governors and they are top leaders for the party, may they come together so that we can resume the matter now about the country, not be about political party and even human being. It's about the country. What person, Governor Okowa get it capacity. Everybody get their capacity. But Governor Okowa is a he's a quiet man. He's an A1 administrator. He get what the flag bearer see for a body when he say, now this man. And from the man we know in Governor Okowa, by the grace of God, when we finish, and I go know that man, not the person will go fish out for the president. Is the president not they look for who go follow a quarrel? We not they look for president and vice president who go cause quarrel. So when you say maybe Governor Wike go do things where go make the president sit tight, no. A government not be when there is friction, not be big government. Government and when there's collaboration and complementary effort.
Very true.
So the man where pick him, you know why he pick governor. I think what is left is for the leaders, like the Governor Wike, all of them will come together. Forget what people they talk for corner. If these men see there be big men, that they talk and discuss, that I'm sure say that they plan. Like what is Samuel, Governor of Benue State. I listened to her yesterday. He said they're supposed to call Governor Wike. That one not true. If they not call him before, and that one not go still make he pull the house when he debut sits down. He go still calm in mind down. Everybody they support him. They say they're supposed to call him. Me, as I did, so I still agree. Say they're supposed to call him. If they never call him, may they call him because he is a pillar to the party.
Very true. Honorable Ben,
we do everything to bring up to make sure say all of us.
Honorable Ben, the PDP,
yes,
just like APC and the Labour Party and NPP are not the only other political parties. They'll be like boys' quarter inside the big house of Nigeria. Una family problem as PDP, now una own problem. And like you don't talk, it not be big wahala like that and then go settle up. Make we as Nigerians now can't talk the one way consign us because if that big house fall, wahala don't they. Make we look the chances of the People's Democratic Party for the 2023 elections. People, they come out, they talk, say, wait, we get PDP from 1999, go reach 2015. APC said they go promise Nigeria change. APC enter. People get their opinion about the political party. And now we don't see, say, okay, time don't reach for us for general elections again. And PDP don't come talk, say, una see what we do when we did here. Una don't see this government when they there. Make una give us opportunity again. Other people they talk say we see what una do. We don't see what this one do. We won't give another people another opportunity. As a member of the People's Democratic Party, why you think say right now PDP be the political party where we say whatever problem when Nigeria dey as PDP they see am now then go fit comot Nigeria for the problem.
Anybody, even if I not be politician, you know say as it is today. Now, two major parties, APC and PDP. And the only party where Kofi removed Nigeria from this pit when APC don't put us, are PDP. The other party, they not get the spread Even I agree with a lot of our youth today, they sing one song. But that song not go fit take us from the place because they're not go fit get them. If you see what the PDP even do, so PDP don't sacrifice part of their constitution because of the Nigerian project. They don't follow the zone when it's supposed to be. So that the best person go come out to rescue Nigeria, take Nigeria come out from this pit and put where APC put us. When they don't remove our feet, what they will be look, okay, so we go back. Get what they call force majeure. You get what they call emergency. When situation don't pass, be careful. Now emergency. Nigeria situation not the emergency. We there on oxygen as the only party now when we remove us from this ICU intensive care unit where Nigeria did on a PDP. Now they get the spread, now they get the membership, now they get the capacity to take them from APC. They could take us go to where they leave us that time and possibly take us further before.
Honorable Ben, no best. I know say Ben for short. If he be Benjamin or Benedict or Bernard.
Anyone.
I won't make you use your church mind, Honorable Ben Igbakpa. Use your church mind. You think say that's choice because you just talk for here say even the PDP sacrifice in own what provision for a constitution so that they go get the right person. This sacrifice what they make inside their own constitution when they put zone inside. Can't choose Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as the presidential candidate. You think say that because they believe say he go restore the glory of this country based on how PDP they see Nigeria today. I mean that because he go win election. They look say okay, this is the person will come from the north. If we check the way we say voters then they vote northwest, northeast, north central. If we check the vote, he pass those when they the south. So make we choose person when come from there. Believe me, say he go carry the vote come because sometimes if you hear PDP people they talk, they go talk say Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has 11 million votes. He has 11 million votes. You think say this choice now because of Nigerians? I mean now because PDP won't win election by force by fire.
Now because of that, because first, if not of Nigerians, therefore people for north, south, people for south contest the election, not be one, not be two. People for north contest it, not be one, not be two. But the general at the end of the day, now the person will get vote passed. Now that means that is what many people want. That is the man where they want. And that man, whether they talk so just anybody, the man does he get experience. The man that somebody will not see survive in the private world and the public world. So I believe all we do now for the interest of the country, so that we go first rescue Nigeria from the hand of these people, these evil people waiting there now. Because if you just look and say go put just anybody for them, these people go see override them tomorrow, and they will continue to do evil. My small pikin asked me yesterday whether like this the country will continue. And tell her, not be so it be when we come. As it be like this, when it be your time, so no worry, pray, make it be the time when they born us.
Okay,
I don't know.
Honorable Ben, you get one very important way to talk now. Like you bring in the word experience. And at least now, more like a general word where we say anybody who wants to vie for a political appointment will take the say, give people. But make we also come look this experience. Look how it take actually affect positively on the life of people. PDP ruled for how many years? From 1999 to 2015. We fit at least see where how their government be. And if you look at that point, you go to say the ratio, actually benefit the people. You and I know that one. Then we also can look at based on the various states where PDP they handle. I mean, a lot of these same states, I mean, they owe their workers money. A typical example, Benue State, where Governor Tom they represent, they owe his staff money. All this is now pocket of South West represent that political party where they talk about. This election way they comfort, where we say where PDP they try prove, say yes, they won't come at least ensure they give Nigerians that proper leadership where they really need. Should not be saying that to come continue from where They've been living before in 2015, so that time at least they'll come continue. So, okay, it's our turn, oh, make we take over, make we rule, oh, make we fit collect what we fit collect, make we fit at least own our own pride as PDP, without actually paying attention to that main thing what they're supposed to do.
Not be so. PDP mean well. PDP mean well for the country because we know where PDP carry the country reach before these people can't carry them now. The way they run now, if not they careful, now inside ocean we they go so. The speed is very, very fast. How much be cement when PDP did it? How much be dollar when PDP did it? How much be petrol when PDP did it? How much be diesel? How our road be? It's not our airport now. Every day Nigeria airport be airplane operators, they won't strike, say because of Jet A1. So everything done bad. Everything. Bread now, the least bread you go feed by now, to be 800 and 1,000. The common man, not the seafood shop. Today I go oversight for custom, and I tell them, this rice, more than they give out to our people, they say some of them get problem. I say people they drink water for gutter now. Even if rice get problem, Nigeria and after they feed themselves, they never even know. So long as they not go cause disease, it not go cause sickness for them. Our people need food, and it has never been this bad. Above all, insecurity. Look at the country never they divided the way it is so. Nigeria don't divide finish. Somebody from south with this south, they not trust each other, they not love each other. Northeast, the same thing. You know, if we say now north south dichotomy again, not be southwest, northwest now. The country is divided. The country needs somebody that can unify the country. First, we must get unity. When we get unity, we go move forward.
Honorable Ben, make we dey in unity for here because we won't carry waka enter inside one small break. When we go this break, come back, we'll begin to ask questions because you don't start to dey compare how Nigeria dey under PDP and how Nigeria dey under APC. When we go this break, come back, we go put them side by side, and then we go open our telephone lines, make Nigerians call us and tell us their mind. Say whether now this party, that party, or now another party entirely, now they want to carry this country go the promised land. No go anywhere when they come back. Now still I say the heart.
We'll talk about that. The Abla State government something down here. They will seal up their ear. Once they seal up their ear, they will go back to sleep.
Welcome back to Aside Hot. Here's Chukwudi and my brother who could be there inside studio, and we get our Ogbonge visitor, Honorable Ben Igbakpa, and we dey discuss very important issue. The matter will concern the who would they hear inside the People's Democratic Party. Honorable Ben don't tell us say the party now the major opposition party inside Obodo Nigeria, and if you check based on the national spread when they get, now that be the only hope for this country to restore the country back to the road when they go the promised land. Honorable Ben, make we just enter part 2 of this our conversation. You been begin to give us breakdown of how much be bag of cement for inside the time when PDP they rule, and how much be bag of cement now. I know say people go don't talk about petrol, rice, and the rest of them. But when we go back to 2015, that 2015, the cocoa of the campaign that time, now insecurity. Don't forget, say now under PDP, now we get the Chibok girls for April of 2014. When they enter inside school, Kolobi, our school children, we see they find some of them today. Some of them don't go from Chibok girls to Chibok women because the ones where they see now picking they carry come. We could just hold that particular one. Now inside 2015, people they talk about the economy of Nigeria. When they say when PDP there for government, we they sell fuel, crude, plenty money, yet we don't use that money well. Now on top of that 2015, they talk about the war against corruption. When they talk say our petroleum sector, through the way when we say people they do wuru, we get all these problems. But we also even go talk about the one when we say they talk say government just they do anyhow, like say they don't care. Now, why Nigerians come out for 2015 go talk say, okay, oh, we don't see this party, make we see this other political party. Now, how you want tell us now, say, from what Nigerians been complaining that time and what they don't see now, make them go back to the People's Democratic Party. But before you answer that one, we get Vivian, our caller, make she know verse for us. Okay, Vivian, no day. Honorable Ben, over to you with that question.
Well, the truth is, like that time, what happened, especially for insecurity, they say because President Jonathan not be military, say military man they come now. infantry soldier they come. But when he comes, so what he say he go bring our guests back. He don't bring our guests back.
But now that the guests they lost.
He say he go bring $1 to $1 naira to $1. They feed one. They say they go grow our external reserve. They feed one. They say they go grow our economy. They feed one. They say they go do all our road. They feed one. So that question says, person go just look and know say all the things where they talk now why you no one work. They not feed anyone. So today Nigerians know say APC and PDP government. There's no basis for comparison.
Okay, Honorable Novels, we get Joy on top of our telephone line. Joy, welcome to Asi the Hot.
Asi the Hot.
With the hear you, Joy, talk your mind.
Joy, welcome.
This one Asi the Hot.
Now Asi the Hot now.
Yeah, talk to us, Joy.
No, now Asi the Hot with the Joy. And the matter the hot where you see say none of us they smile because now you should when concern this our great country Nigeria. Now we they discuss.
So Gaben, continue.
So you don't get anything where they take compare waiting they happen for 2050 to waiting they happen now. Nigeria don't come on from if Nigeria they 70% before Nigeria don't come 2%. And like I tell you before, Nigeria they on oxygen, ICU, now the country now for economy, for security, for infrastructure, for governance, for corruption. Waiting APC take come corruption. He said they go fight corruption, they go fight security, they go grow our economy. History. All the things where they come for, they don't finish. They don't do anyone. So the only party now, see, our people get one thing, where would they talk? They say, where woman they run? Gentleman, why can I woman they hold breast too? Where we dey now, woman not the whole breast. Now jump because everywhere, Kasala there everywhere. Everybody they run for safety. So okay. Woman not the whole breast. Nigeria not the whole breast.
Okay,
the only party
okay.
Okay, see me on the line.
Oga Simeon don't drop the phone, but make I ask you one question, Honorable. You talk say where we dey now, the People's Democratic Party, based on what we see before 2015, now be the party will go lead us to the promised land, and you say PDP, no basis for comparison. But make I ask you, Honorable Ben, is there really a difference between the PDP and the APC? Because we don't see how some people when they PDP then go APC. For afternoon, before 12 o'clock reach, then come back to PDP. PDP open hand, welcome them back. Some people they talk say, una be like school 1 and school 2, or junior secondary and senior secondary. When person finish for GSS here, he enter SS there. I know say you two go down here because you come from Delta State. Elder Orubebe, that one when sit down that day, went on say, we will not take it. The guy is biased. He don't cross, go the APC. And they thought that they will arrange making meet with President Muhammadu Buhari. We will give you examples of people where we say they PDP before 2015, when they enter APC after APC win, and when they even go back to PDP because things not the way it take day. Honorable Ben, how you go take convince the average Nigerian now? Say the PDP really different from the APC. I mean, when I get ministry where they go keep some, say, okay, this one, they under observation before they enter the other one. Now, very, very important question where we know, say, when you connect with us back, you must answer the question. Although of us, we know the fear. We ask, since we know hide mouth, we go ask you, you go answer that question. How APC take different from PDP? Taiwo, they call us from Lagos. Taiwo, welcome to Asi the Hot.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Taiwo, talk to us.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Taiwo.
Yes, sir. I'm calling from Agodo.
You are welcome.
Yes, sir. Only thing we are go like to talk for this Asi the Hot, we say, may them try to talk to our politicians then. May them do better as we want them.
Taiwo, you continue.
Because the suffering for this country too much. I bet may them do something for we poor people, you know, where we not feel ourselves. I beg. Not be this one where they do say they go do this one, they go do this one, promise and say we don't tire for this country, I beg. You don't tire. They want me that we don't go another country. Ghana be there, Ukuta be there.
Taiwo, thank you for this particular comment. And then one of the most important thing about our program, if you also they follow up, you go to say yes, would they ask the right questions? So that now maybe our viewers go also feel separate who and who be who. You understand? Now, if it's a place, okay, oh, see this person, oh, see what now what he don't touch. Now the person go fit vote for. I've been at this particular person. So it in the hands of now will be our viewers. We go eventually vote on that day. So say, okay, oh, see the person I will vote away. I believe say we go give me the appropriate change. But if in the long run, now still go settle for that chaff, that 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of gari, now at least in the long run, everybody will still end up under 4 years of suffering. So you don't talk. The same way they cry, now so a lot of Nigerians also they cry, they talk, say things hard, they want a change. So is there in your box to decide the kind of change where you want and waiting all Nigerians also want? Very true. Our phone line still open. Make you call us and talk your mind as they concern this matter. So since November 10, 2014, when me and my brother Uncle be start as the hot. As the matter they hot, now so we talk. We know the carry fire extinguisher follow body. All. Because the matter we say concern all of us inside of Nigeria. And for the questions we go ask, we go no say we not the hide mouth, we not the pack anybody. When Honorable Ben join us back, he must answer that question. Whether difference really there between the PDP and the APC. Honorable Ben, welcome.
I don't come.
Make I ask the question again because you come position where we say you want chest up. Make I ask you again. You get any difference between the PDP and the APC? Because you talk say PDP different from APC. But some of the people will even go from the APC. Now people will be saying there be strong men and women inside the PDP. Some of them enter APC, come back PDP. So in fact, the presidential candidate of the PDP today for 2015 go APC before he come back to PDP. Contest for 2019, come the contest again. Honorable, really and truly, is there any difference between the PDP and the APC? If you follow Nigeria now when they undecided, you go feel convinced them today say PDP different from APC?
PDP different from APC.
Okay.
We agree, say for Nigeria, politicians really and their political parties never really follow political ideology, especially of recent. Because I don't see why people go your cross from one party, cross enter the other party. If you believe in your party ideology, whether the party good or not, you will remain there. At the Watch America election, where people feel not like the candidate, but they go there, they're not go vote for them, but they're not go leave their party. They go vote for the person where they like. I think Nigerian politicians made them learn that thing to respect their party ideology and remain in their party. Because again, why I say the two parties they're different. PDP get their blueprint on how they do during their time. Some of these persons will come out from PDP, go APC. As they reach there, as you did there, so my brother, as you did this place, so if you come out, go another station tomorrow. The way they use you for them, they not put you for where you supposed they active. People go they ask, what did they happen to this, my brother? Now the time we they hear before, we they hear his voice, so he they hot, he they deliver. But if you go another party now, maybe when you they ask question, where you supposed ask the organ if you got to say, I bet not they ask that question, or not let people know they come here. That time you go they behave. So I believe say by the time PDP take power, the real PDP firebrands, all of them will come back and they'll give them the free hand to operate. I don't work for government. Okay. You get people who you go work with, you know, go get the opportunity to do what in your mind. So that if it affect your performance.
Okay, Honorable Ben, before I go ask you the next question, I will get somebody there telephone line. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, with the you talk to us.
Now George, they talk.
Okay, talk to us, George.
What did they talk? They say, as the honorable, they talk now. Did you hear me?
We hear you, okay, George. Talk your mind.
As the honorable, they talk now. My question is, say, we don't see PDP for when Jonathan did in governance. Then we don't see what he don't do. Now, APC don't take over. The situation found worse. So as the honorable day now, I want to ask you, say, waiting the assurance where you go give Nigerians, say if Atiku come in power, then Nigeria go better. Because all this thing where they happen now, as I say now, I know they happy at all. Because nothing dey happen.
Okay, all right, Oga George, we don't get your question. We just allow Honorable answer the question.
Well, George, thank you very much. Really, nobody dey happy as at this one, not dey happy at the first well. But the small things when this APC government they celebrate so, now PDP start them all. The railway where would they celebrate today so, now PDP get them. Telephone will be the only thing when Nigerians they manage, even though they get drop call from the operators. Now PDP time. So this APC never do anything. PDP get the way that they do. They get the blueprint. The PDP flag bearer, he don't carry a book on his contract with Nigerians. He don't put them in black and white because one problem what they get for this country, when people they contest, we know they ask them say, what do you want to put them for black and white? So that it go be like the real contract because anybody where they public office, now social contract now you sign with the people. And when they come, now you supposed to sign that contract. When you sign it like that, at the end of the day, they're going to mark them for you. You say you go do 3 things, you don't do 1, remain 2. You say you go do 4, you never do any 1. They're going to mark them for you. But from article now, don't start them. He don't come out with the manifesto. Waiting he want to. Nigerians, may they look at APC don't fake pata, may they not look that side because you don't get what they want to tell us.
Okay.
The vehicle, irrespective of who they come, no matter the person put, the vehicle where the person enter, it don't spoil for road. No need to look that side.
Okay, Oga Ben.
That's the way you write. Don't tell us so that when the time reach, we'll take and they judge you.
Okay, Oga Ben, thank you very much. You mentioned manifesto and you talk say based on manifesto, say at least people suppose they hold them leaders accountable. We also there will say we don't see manifesto upon manifesto over time. Right from inception of leadership, right from the inception of democracy, manifesto they normally spread around. Say I will do this from both governorship to president. It they normally spread around. Even our president even carry manifesto where we say he heavy.
He shock us.
He shock us. He said give us say our manifesto. But one thing about the system is say once the particular party or the person don't enter power, the language of manifesto changes because of the kind of power where it don't occupy, and based on that, the language of say I will do this will definitely change. Now that time you become Lord over the people. So Oga Ben, manifesto or no manifesto, beyond just manifesto, waiting with that strong assurance. Beyond just manifesto, give us. I want to make you take your own and tell us, waiting with that thing where actually go take totally different from waiting PDP be before to waiting APC be right now to waiting we could see in the future from Una.
Okay, make I tell you one thing. I'm not going to make many promises, but by the grace of God, the way election they go for this country now, everybody knows say, apart from the fact say vote buying still there. As it is now, our vote must count. Your vote must count. That is one thing. With the beavers machine, your vote must count. So if person, the truth be say, our people say now once they deceive us, how would they do? If you deceive her once and you come back again, if you allow an IBC a foolish one, if the person come call lie to you, your PVC count, not be now 4 years now, you go pursue him, you go pursue the party. So the assurance when I go fit give you be say, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar mean well. He don't want be this president 3 times and I'll be 2 times now. This is the 3rd time. He won't be so that he go fit serve this country because he believes he get what he go add. He believes he get what he go do when he go do different. Especially now when everybody don't see say the people who did then don't fake pata.
Honorable Ben, make I ask you this question. We don't wish to carry our kaya come up for inside studio. You said the presidential candidate of APC, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, mean well for this country. If we check in history, now since 1992, he done the contest. 1999, he become vice president. 2003, he been getting interest, but he continue. Him and Oga fight for that 2nd term. And since then, from one party to the other party. The last time when he contest, now 2019. But he get one talk when we say the former president of this country, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, been talk. And he make the BOT of PDP talk, say they give him 48 hours ultimatum. He say one of the biggest mistake when he make for in life, now in choice of number 2. And in number 2, now Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. If person when don't work with him, talk that kind of thing. You don't think say Nigerians suppose they use corner eye, they look and say, this man, would they suspect you?
The truth be say, former President Obasanjo na elder statesman. and an old man and highly respected all over the world. So he get right to waiting if he talk. My personal opinion. But unfortunately, he not tell us why, what is the mistake. And Chief Obasanjo, when I know, not the person where they make mistake. Again, he not tell us what will be position that time for the party when he come become president. Now people do the work. So he never tell us why he talk like that. And not get any problem. He's a senior man. We will always respect him. And as an elder, anything he talk correct. You see, say the presidential candidate, he talk to him. He not talk to him. They don't know say na your guy don't talk. That one na your guy matter. He don't talk, I don't talk. But I don't see anything wrong because now he be president. Elijah Atiku na vice president. Unless they tell me and they tell Nigerians say, as president, the vice president get power pass him.
All right, Honorable Ben Igbakpa, thank you very much. Say you carry waka come join us on top of Acid Hot. And you talk the matter the way when the matter take hot. We don't get your phone number now. You don't become our friend.
Exactly.
We go make sure, say, as we dey build up to the election, so we go dey call you, make you come dey chook your mouth because man we get wisdom like you. Nigerians need to learn plenty from you. We appreciate you. Say even though on short notice you come and you don't talk plenty, the work where you can't do based on that custom work where National Assembly send you, make you call chook eye on top. We hope say the thing go give us better result for inside this our country. We appreciate your presence. Thank you very much. Our people when they for us, when they talk say Nigeria and our country, we no go spoil. Make we join our hand together to move this our country go the permanent site. On top of Acid Hot, we promise you now, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as the matter be now, so we dey discuss them. The thing we concern truth and when go move this our country forward, now we dey focus on top. We know they do answer. Can you please answer the question? No, answer the question because now the work, now what would they do here? No, now me, I they do here. I speak for myself. I know the work I'm doing.
So, make it for no loss. Make you carry akaya, the waka, na bye-bye.
Why they come out for? Hey, which kind? Now the problem wey they come with it.